Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Just poddin'. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley, Tequila. We're just poddin'. Do 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 do. Yeah. What up, 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 what up? It's your girl Ashley.
And Tequila.
And we are Just Poddin', where a podcast is just a podcast. And we are your hosts. Welcome back. This is episode 48, I think
So, yes.
Yes, 48. Brum, 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 brum. Okay, drop one of clues, bombs for your girls. Okay, we out here doing our thing, giving y'all these episodes. You know, someone blessed me this week and was like, listen, y'all being faithful and consistent with y'all podcast. So I'm going to just give, Tequila and I a pat on our back.
Not us doing a couple consistent podcasts. When we getting praise, I'll take it. You feel me?
Right. I said, listen, we're going to take the praise. That's all I said. I'm going to take the praise, okay? Receiving all the positivities. But y'all know what it is, okay? If y'all are tuned in right now, y'all got to grab your headphones, y'all drinks, and let's just pie. Clink, 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 clink.
Let me cover it up. This is a sponsor.
Not the styrofoam cup.
Quick Trip. Let me tell y'all, Quick Trip is it, okay?
Period.
But I didn't, whatever is in here, whatever in my cup, it didn't come from Quick Trip, but it's in my cup. Whatever's in my cup.
What's in your cup today?
Y'all know, Tequila is here with me today, a little mixture. So that's what I'm drinking on today. What about you?
Rose, honey, rose all day. And I mixed it with a little bit of, dang, I should have grabbed it, but it's a rose lemonade.
Okay. So at this point, y'all know what we drinking. Like it's some episodes where we veer off, but at this point, you know.
I was gonna bring, well, I'll talk about it a little bit later, maybe in the food segment. But okay. Do you have to get it off your chest?
Wait, slow down.
Oh, am I jumping ahead? I'm excited.
How was your week?
Oh, my week has been good, y'all. It's been good, honestly. Like, still continue with the positivities, trying to keep, leaving work at work and trying to enjoy my time when I come home. So yeah, this week was a good week. I had basically, technically just really one day off, but really a day off and on Tuesday as well. But I just had meetings I had to go to.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah. Yeah, my week has been good. Honestly, it's really my mindset is still on the positive track because y'all work be trying to come for your girl. You feel me? And it's just, honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, stuff happens, but it's really, in the moment, it can seem like a lot in as far as my job, like the role that I have. Mm-hmm. But I just chalk it up. It's a part of my job. Stuff gonna come up and it's just gonna get fixed and it'll be fine in an hour. Like, that's just how I had to re-trigger my brain to think. And once I've done that, it's fine. So I've had a good week. I wish I could leave work at work, but sometimes it's kind of hard when you're working from home. Like, I find myself in the middle of the night, if I can't sleep, I'm like, oh, let me log on, see if I got some emails or see if I have some messages, which don't do that, y'all. Do not. But for me, it's just like, sometimes it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning. If I'm up, I'm like, let me see what I'm going to have for tomorrow. Like, I feel like I can think better if,
I know I can prepare my mind for what's coming next.
Yeah, so, but other than that, it's been great. It's been good. Went to brunch.
I do the same thing with them emails, and I do the same thing. I will say that's the biggest thing right now with me is trying to find that work-life balance. But like I said, in our meetings, that's what they talk about. So I'm trying to like drop it and leave it. And obviously, it's easier said than done. But I'm making a conscious effort. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beating myself up. Like, I done had a paper due for like 2 weeks. It ain't done yet.
Okay. Well, what I will say is my
But I'm, you know what I'm saying? But it's because I just can't get to it because of work. But I'm
yeah.
not beating myself up. Usually I beat myself up about it.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, what I will say, like, yeah, I put more pressure on myself than my company, which is a first. Because my company be like, 5 o'clock, it's out. Like, you're done. Not even 5 o'clock. Whenever time you started, 8 hours later, you're done. Like, don't log on. Don't do that. So that's good. Halloween, I was supposed to go to a party on Sunday.
What happened? You ain't go?
No, because I went out on Saturday. And I'm all excited. I done bought a costume and all y'all. Bought a costume. I bought tickets, everything. Sunday came, I was like, I'm not going. No. So, but I had a good weekend, good week. So get it off my chest. I don't really have nothing, but I did have a thought this morning when I woke up that I just want to say. So I had a dream last night, and if you know me, you know this is nothing out of the ordinary. I have dreams all the time. I also have weird dreams all the time. Like some would call them nightmares, but I'm used to them, so I just call them dreams. But some of my dreams really trigger me, like within the dream. Yeah, it's like it's a situation you can think you're over, but then you dream about it and then you wake up pissed off. And it's like when I'm awake, I can handle my triggers because I'm awake and I can control myself. Like I feel like I can control my triggers and stuff. But when I'm in the dream, it's like you just gotta let it happen. Like you just can't control anything. And then I'm waking up mad, and you can't really address it because it was a dream, and you're gonna look crazy if you're trying to address it with these people or person or anything. So I don't know. I feel like I just need to dig a little deeper on how to control myself when I wake up from these triggering dreams. Because it's like I can't really approach the situation because it's like
it wasn't real.
Girl, it didn't happen. So it's just like, what am I supposed to do? So that's not really a get it off my chest, but that's just really a thought that I had. So if y'all have any advice for me, then drop it in the comments and let me know, because triggering dreams is a thing for me, and I've really grown up with weird dreams my whole entire life. Okay. So like scary dreams and like weird dreams, like that doesn't bother me. But when it's like real life situations that have happened in the past and then it just comes up in my dreams, something that you think you're over, it's just kind of hard to deal with. So any advice is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Wow, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember my dreams like that, Tequila. So I am not the one to help you in that department.
Sometimes I wish I just never remembered my dreams.
But sometimes they be like so wild, like they're good. Like it's like
not some of the times, it's all of the time. I need a break. Like I be having wild, but most of my dreams aren't triggering. Like they don't pull on my personal triggers. So they're just wild or scary or like weird. So it's fine. I wake up and I be like, girl, what the hell? Like I be like, what is going on? But I don't know. This morning I woke up and I was just like, damn, I feel like I gotta not healed. I don't want to say like re-heal from it, but I gotta reprocess it, because it's like I thought I was over it, and then just now. And I don't want y'all to think it's anything traumatic or something like that's going on with me, but it's just some things just bring up some other stuff that you think you was over, and you be like, no, I'm not over it, clearly. But I don't know. So that's it.
Well, girl, I'm gonna pray that we find a solution. Y'all comment below and let us know if y'all have a solution for that, because like I said, I don't remember my dreams. So I can't help Tequila, but I feel bad. Like
it'll be all right, because tonight I'll dream about something back on something scary.
Oh, so you don't dream about the same stuff over, or sometimes?
Not really. No, some dreams be good. I wish I could be going back. You be trying to think of the dream to go back.
Yeah,
it never happens now.
Yeah. No, I can't. Like I can remember dreaming and coming out, but then it just The longer I'm up, it just goes away, just disappears.
Well, yeah, I will say like some dreams I will forget. Like I'll remember when I woke up and I'm like, damn, that was crazy. But then when I be trying to tell somebody, I'm like, wait, what happened? So I should probably write them down because my dreams be movies, y'all. Like I'm not even lying. Like, and I probably be asleep for like 10 minutes and I be having a full blown film going on in my head. Like
Doing the most, like, girl, what is you doing in your
I'm
dreams?
telling you. And I'll be like, I probably should start Googling what's happening. But this is honestly like most of my dreams is just I be telling people and people be really freaked out and crazy. But literally I've been like this my whole life. Like nightmares don't
That's
even
crazy.
yeah, nightmares, like people what people would call nightmares, that's literally normal dreams.
A normal dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
not saying it
crazy.
happens every day, every night, but it happens
When
all
they do, yeah, when they do, or they happen enough for you to notice and be like,
yeah,
okay,
I be
let me
waking
pay
up like, oh
attention.
dang, I was about to die. Okay. Well, let me log on to work. Like it don't I don't care. It don't phase me. Like it just be like, okay.
That's wild. Okay, so my get it off my chest
Oh,
is
you got
like, girl, it really one, but it really ain't one. My get off my chest is for real, these lemon cakes that I've been getting from Walmart. Okay. Like, like y'all, I think I'm starting to see the effects. Like the pounds are starting to add up.
I'm dead.
I need to not go there. I had one today, y'all. Like I think I'm borderline addicted, and then
Hold on. Not you praising them in one video, not coming to read their ass in another video, because you can't control yourself.
I'm just saying they ain't got to be that good. They ain't got to be that good. Every time I go into the store, I look over there to go see if there's one available. To the point, the other day I went into Walmart to get a glass bowl so I could put my butter sauce in for my crab legs. While I went over there to get a cake, and then I picked up banana nut bread. That one was good too. I just said,
I still ain't tried it.
I'm doing the most. I'm doing the absolute most. So you guys, I'm going to get back in the gym. Y'all, I have not seen the gym since prior to the pandemic. And I had just because going into it, I was doing really good and I kind of fell off during the summer. And so I started to kind of pick it back up like the end of the year, beginning of the year, and then the pandemic hit. That gym hasn't seen me. I think I might have did one workout, and that was with surgery on the stepper. Bought the stepper in the closet, still in the packaging.
I went to the gym last Monday. I was supposed to go, that was supposed to start my journey, but I just went that one day.
We are gonna okay. Listen, we need accountability. I'm not making no promises, but I'm gonna try to start next week. I might start this weekend. Y'all comment below and keep and push me, okay? Keep me accountable. Tell me I need to go. All right. My follow me on Instagram, Ashley Danielle 1. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? Go support my reels that I've been putting out.
Don't tell me. Because I know. I don't need y'all in my
just put a dumbbell in there. Put a donut in there. Put a slice of cake.
Don't put no food in mine because I'm like, dang, I do.
But that's really it, honey. Shout out to Walmart. I guess they're doing something right.
Right. Well, okay. So today for our topic.
Oh no, I got some questions.
Oh, because I was about to say, y'all already know we don't have a topic. But we do have some questions. I'm going to read this first question that was on Insecure Season 5's first episode. It was at the end. It was from Kelly's podcast. And if you watched, you already know what I'm about to say. So the question I have for Ashley and the listeners, put your comments down below, your answers down below in the comments. It says, if you knew the end was coming, how would you make the most of your time left?
Me, you asking me first? Like some people. Okay. I think I'm gonna still honestly, I think I would just go on a vacation. I think my life would look like Queen Latifah did when she was in that movie and she met LL Cool J.
Last Holiday, that's my movie.
And y'all know it's Christmas movie season.
That is my movie. I'm probably gonna watch it in the coming weeks.
Listen, I think that's what I do. I think I would just
take all your money out and blow it.
Yes. If I knew the end was coming.
I ain't had all that money she had now because she had some money.
But what did she do? She went into like some savings, some stock or something.
She had all kind of shit. Yeah, she emptied out all her stuff.
Yes, like
401k.
I think I would just do that. Like I just think, especially, not having, she didn't have nobody leave her money to or leave her wealth to. So I just feel like, as a single person, I should have just, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take my money and go. I think Kevin on stage, he also had a good answer. They answered it on their podcast, and he said he would like work less. And I said, oh, that's a good answer. I probably
definitely quit. Because for what?
I was like, and it was so unexpected for him, someone that's like constantly working. So when he said that, I was like, oh, you're right. Like, let me not try to do nothing. Let me just relax. But I definitely think I'm Queen Latifah from Last Holiday. Baby, I'm traveling the world. Like, I'm probably doing, or the bucket list, I'm probably doing something like that.
Okay, that's a good answer.
So I'm out.
Honestly, before I ask the question, I don't really have an answer. I think that I would just spend more time with my family and friends and stuff. I don't know if I would travel. Like, I feel like I've traveled enough, even though I ain't really been that many places, y'all. Like, I've been around America, but really not. And I've been out the country, but really not. Just the same little areas. But I don't have the desire. Like, I like traveling, but I don't have, like, that's not, like, number one. Like, I need to see the world. Like, that's just not something for me. Now, if somebody want to take me over there, that's fine. But I don't know, because who I'm going to go with. Like, I be thinking deep into this. Like, if I'm traveling the world, I need somebody to go. I can't even go to dinner or to the movies by myself. Like, I need to have somebody to go with. So, for me, I don't know if that's it. But a bucket list, I could definitely see myself trying something I would never try. But yeah, I'm boring. Like, I'm just going to quit my job and go back to my mama's house. And we about to have family dinner every day.
That's a good answer, though. Always spend time with family is a good answer.
Yeah, like.
Speaking of which, so I was just on the phone with my best friend, Rita P. Y'all know Sharita. She's been on the podcast before. Shout out to Mommy Manos. Y'all go support the Black-owned business by Black woman.
Go buy some, period.
So I was like, listen, she was telling me, her woes. And I was like, listen, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, as, a young mom owning a business. You know what I'm saying? I said, because baby, let me tell you, I'm tired. I done got off of work and I trying to cook me a dinner. And you telling me now I would have to cook me a child dinner. I said, you know what it's giving? And tell me if this you, Tequila. And it's probably that. But I remember having this conversation with my cousin, like when she was talking about her about that, preparing to have another baby. And she was like, I don't know, Ashley, like we want another one, but I don't want to go through the trauma. She had bad postpartum. And I was like, listen, if I could do it all over, I would have my baby like in high school, maybe college.
18. I feel you. I understand.
Like, I said, if I knew what I knew as an adult, like, I'm having my kid young. I said, I don't have the energy. I said, you know what? Kids have never been high on my list or desire anything. But I just said, if I was to have a kid now, I could not give them the type of energy
I think you can. We talking like we 50. But I feel you where you coming from. What I will say is this, like, I do be thinking back, like, dang, should I just have gotten pregnant at 18 and just starting it just
but it would be almost done.
Yeah, but it feel like me, I don't know, but I'm speaking for me personally. Me at 18 with a child,
correctly,
it would have been bad. Like, you know how you put your trauma on your kids and you trying to break all these generational curses, it wouldn't have got broken with me if I would have had a child at 18.
I can understand that. Now that is
You know what I'm saying? And also I think about my time from 18 to 33 where I'm at now, and I'm like, I don't mean to sound selfish, but it's just real. I enjoyed my 20s heavily.
Tequila, parents would have been raising them. Parents would have been raising them.
And my mom probably would have been fine with it. My mom,
what I know now, Tequila, the grandparents.
I would have been calling me a deadbeat mom, and I ain't got time for that. So, but I feel you though, because I do think like, cause yeah, when I log out for work, I take me a nap. And I do be thinking like, dang, if I had kids, like,
what would I be doing?
I ain't no nap. Now, in the perfect world, I'm thinking I'm gonna be having a partner, a husband in a perfect world with me, where we would be doing this thing together. It wouldn't be no load just on me. But I'm still thinking how I like to nap, and I have liked to take a nap literally my whole life. Like, so it's not even something that's new for me. Like, it don't matter how old I was, I like a nap. I like to sleep. So it's just like, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Honestly, even right now, I can't even imagine myself having kids. And I know a lot of people feel like that. And then when they have kids, like a certain superpower kick in. And I'm just praying that will happen for me. But I just want to say shout out to the moms and the moms.
I don't know.
Because whether you know what, I'm not even going to get into that because it could cause some controversy. So, but I'm just going to leave it at shout out to the moms. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely shout out for moms. And that's just pretty much is how I feel. Like you said, everything happens for a reason. Like, even quickly going back to like the whole job thing, like, y'all, I just feel like if something happened, then I'm either meant to be there or I'm not. So we just, God gonna move regardless. So that's just how I feel about the kids. But I be thinking like that has come across my mind multiple times. I just be like, dang, maybe
and it's always it's never a time. And I probably shouldn't say this, but
even thinking about like my parents, like I'd be like, bro, like I don't know, can they take a new baby? Like,
well, my mama want one.
Yeah, because that'll be her first grandbaby. But
I'm just depriving her, y'all. I'm the only child, and I'm just
but like I have older sibling. He already got 3, and they'll
find a way. Their grandparents find a way for their grandkids. They don't care about.
That's true. I said, listen, if I knew what I knew now about my parents, how y'all was gonna be your grandparents, because your parents are just not the same as they are parents. And it just be pissing you out.
Well, I already see how I already know how my mama would be as a grandparent, because she's a teacher and she treat everybody else kids like they her grandkids. So I already know how she would be. Like, oh well, fuck me. Okay, all right. So I already know how she would be. But there has not been a child that I have not been happy to give back. So, and I should not.
That is fact. That is fact.
But it's barely kids that I like, if we being completely honest. And the kids that I like, even they get on my damn nerve. Love y'all to death.
I be so happy. I be like,
how could I deal with this every single day? Because I like them kids. I mean, like, for example, like them kids that be in the restaurants hollering and screaming, I'd be annoyed. But as a parent, I'm like, shit, I'd probably just let their ass holler too. At this point, I don't fuck it. Okay, I got to deal with it every day. Y'all gonna have to deal with it. And that's not the right way to go, because people like me, single and no kids, I'd be like, shut them kids up.
Right.
But, I just feel like if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Honestly, right now, the space I'm at right now, my vision ain't clear. God got to come in and put some clear eyes in my eyes for my vision to be clear. But right now, I'm just going to be
optimistic. Y'all drop down in the comments. Who gonna have kids first? Tequila.
You. Definitely you.
All right. So I got another little question. So y'all let us know. This is from the Intimacy Firm. And it says, okay, so my bestie was flying in front row out of town. We haven't seen each other in over a year, and she has relocated for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When I say best, I mean my best friend, the Carisha to my Santana. Carisha to my Santana. I don't.
Carisha, girl, stop. That's Young Miami. Don't do that.
Oh,
Carisha, please.
I'm like, who is
Carisha
it?
to her Santana. Okay, got it.
Not only was I excited about the situation that was about to go down, but she has been gushing about her new bae. I couldn't wait to weigh in. Ever since we were kids, when we had a crush, we would do a photo swap to show each other who we liked. We would then rate them from 1 to 10. I recently started talking to a new guy too and needed him to get a 10 before I took him too seriously. Don't judge, it's our thing. So fast
Right.
forward, I get to the airport to pick her up. Once she was in the car, we both knew what time it was. Photo swap time. We pull up the photos and hand each other our phones. At the same time, we both yell, TF, you know it. And
Yeah.
this is a
The
significant
fuck? For that
they go to ad-libs. And this is significant because she doesn't curse. Turns out her bae is my bae. My bae is her bae. What would you do? Or what should they do?
This is easy. First of all, I already knew this is where the story was going. I haven't seen it or heard it before. First, I want to say something about y'all swapping pictures, and if it's not a 10
That's very
from
toxic.
your best friend, who cares what your best friend thinks? First of all, that has nothing to do with how you should be going about your dating life. Like,
Right.
it makes no sense. But
I honestly don't need my best friend to think my man is fine because he need to be fine to me.
yeah, who can? I don't give a fuck if he find anybody else. Like, long as I'm attracted to him, like that's dumb
Right.
as hell. This sounds very young, but I mean, this is easy. If y'all both talking to the same nigga, cut him off. Like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, clearly, because even if it wasn't your friend, like he's clearly talking to somebody else. Y'all have no ties. Y'all have nothing. He's been lying. So cut his ass off. That's it. Easy.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I would do. Do you think they should confront him? They probably should just leave it alone.
Being that I think these people are young just because of the situation, yeah, go ahead. Have a field day. Confront them. Have fun. Make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too much. I don't feel like you should have your feelings involved, but I think, yeah, like let's scare them up. Let's shake things up a bit. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind them confronting him. Me now, I probably would be like, block. You know, y'all know I ghost people anyway, so it would have been no problem.
It would have been no more text messages.
No more issues for me. But yeah, I mean, if they want to approach them, then fine. But I don't even understand why this is a question because it sounds like you ain't shit. Sorry, person that wrote this. It sounded like you're contemplating on still talking to this man. Because why is this even a question? If me and my friend, or not even a friend, like you don't even know this man. Like if he wasn't being straight up honest, if he thinking that it's just casual dating, you know he's dating, he knows you're dating. Honestly, that wouldn't be his fault.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not going to continue to pursue something that my friend was also having a situation with. Me personally, I would have just cut it off. So,
because it could definitely get messy like down the line.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's just not even worth the headache, girl.
Oh, girl, just cut it off.
Mm-hmm. Period. All right, next one. Yes, okay. We've been spending a lot of time together, so I didn't think anything of it. He invited me to his friend's housewarming. It was our first social date, but I said sure. When we get there, I immediately notice how intimate the setting is. Elders, kids, families. We're here, he says as he turns off the car with a little excitement. As we walked in, he grabs my hand and says, "Don't be nervous." We get closer to the kitchen, and I could hear his heart beating through his chest. He clenched my hand tighter, took a deep breath, and with so much confidence points to the beautiful woman and says, "I would like you to meet my wife." What would you do? This was also from the intimacy firm.
First of all, not these descriptive messages like she writing a book. I could hear his heart beating through his chest. Like, bam. What would I do? I would Wait, they arrived together?
Yes.
So that means he probably drove.
Mm-hmm.
I would leave. Like I would walk outside the house. I wouldn't cause a scene. Like y'all asking this more mature tequila. Like in this moment, I would be pissed the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie. Like honestly, I can't even put it. I don't even know what I would do because it's like the same me. It was like, oh, I would just leave and call an Uber and then be done with that. But the crazy me, like the other tequila, is just like, oh, bitch, let's cause a scene up in this motherfucker. Because it's just like, if you and your wife do that, nothing against it. That is completely 100% fine. But you need to let the woman know who thinks that she's in a relationship, like, knows what she's about to come into. Like, I don't understand. So I'm your girlfriend and you're walking in, you're introducing me to your wife.
No, he's introducing. He's saying that
Oh,
she's the
okay.
wife.
Oh, so that was his family.
Yes.
Girl, I thought he was saying, "This is my wife, meet my girl." Okay, okay. Because
Oh
I'm
yeah, I think how like when I first read it, I think I like it
okay.
was written
Sorry,
somewhere.
guys. Scrap everything I just said. Let me start over. I would absolutely say something in that moment.
I want to be a fly on the wall.
Absolutely.
What?
There's no question. I am not your wife. Like, I would even do that. I mean, honestly, this has happened to me, but as a girlfriend, like somebody has introduced me to somebody like this is my girl. Who?
Wait, what
Who?
did you do? What did you
I was like,
do?
I'm not your girl.
Tequila, y'all. So if y'all don't know Tequila is definitely gonna say something like, if not, she's gonna make a face where
Yeah,
people
for
are
sure.
questioning, like, why did she make that face? Like,
It
her
depends
face
on
gonna tell.
yeah, it depends on what kind of day I'm having because I could be like something simple as, oh, your wife. Okay. That's new. Something like that. Or I could be like, what are you talking about? Like,
Mhm.
but are they like in a relationship or are they just talking? These
Let me
are
go
red
back.
flags either way. Like, don't interview. I don't like when
Yeah,
people call. I don't like when people call each other their wife and husband when they're not actually married. It gives off very like immature, like to me, because I don't want to be called your wife.
it's definitely some red flags. It's sketch because it's coming off like he been telling his family like he's married. And
I hope not. Like, is it like this my wifey? Like, is it that type of vibe, or is it like, oh, this my wife? Like, no, I'm not about
no,
to go along. What one thing about me, I need people to understand. Like, I'm
baby, first of all,
not going along with your lie. I
yeah,
just won't do it, especially if you have not prepped me and you're throwing me.
that's the thing. Like, no, if I'm not prepped and you're throwing me, like, it's a surprise to me too. Like, surprise. Like, no, nigga, like, I'm surprised too. I'm about to go stand over here with
Your
your family
wife.
now
Oh, so
and
I
be
get
like, where's your wife?
where, honey, because ain't no ring on
Definitely.
my finger, and I don't get the tax benefits. So
Period. Like, no, I think that's how it be. Like, no, we
let
about
me
to,
tell you something.
and I
I'm
guess
your
y'all
wife,
want to make
but
a scene.
I'm your wife, but are you paying these bills?
Yes, I don't
Because
think I would
my
make a scene because, like he said, it was intimate, it's family. But I'm definitely about to be like, what?
I mean, we could honestly, y'all, we could be overreacting. Some people say wife and
Now,
hubby,
but I
but
think it's different. Like, I think because he
don't
set her up, he did say family and friends, but I don't think it was her expectation that it was gonna be like just family, like your close family or anything. And
yeah,
then,
I would have already been a little annoyed if I'm thinking it's a party and we meet in your
yeah,
family. I would have already been like, oh, because I have really bad anxiety, and people think I'm an extrovert, and I don't know why, because I'm really not. Like, I'm not like outgoing, wanting to meet people, oh, whatever, whatever. And if I'm meeting your family, I feel like I would want a heads up so I could prepare myself because like I said, I have really bad anxiety, and sometimes I can like be an introvert. I just need to prepare myself for what I'm about to get myself into. So I already would have been pissed about that. We pulling up and I walk in and it's your intimate, close family and friends. Now, if you told me I was meeting your family and friends, that's up to, would have been my fault if I perceived that it would have been a party. Like, it is what it is. Right. However, this was set up, do not introduce me as your wife, your girlfriend, or nothing.
Especially if that's the first time I'm hearing it. Like, maybe if you call me your wife, like, and that's like our pet name or something, then that's different.
Pause. Let me tell you something. Don't call me your wife. I'm not one of them. Like, I don't
some people do that, but I'm saying, like, if
some people do, but don't do that with me. Oh, this is my wife. No, the fuck I'm not, because we haven't established. Like I said, even with that whole girlfriend thing, we what? No.
Yeah, like, even if I like, it gotta be established. It can't be.
Even if I like, I'm one of these people that's like, I can live in the gray area, but with stuff like that, I need to be black and white. What are we doing? What is this?
I agree.
Because I'm not about to get my feelings hurt because I'm thinking we more than we are, or we're not as much as I think we are, something like that. But wife is a strong word for me. Like, I don't, it's just.
I definitely think, like I wouldn't embarrass him. I definitely think I would have to be like, okay, we need to step aside, have a little conversation. Like, what's going on?
I don't know about not embarrassing. Like I said,
it just depends on who you, And I think you probably
would have a reaction though.
Yes, because you already would have been thrown off. If you thinking like you about to maybe just go meet the friends and y'all like hanging out, you would have been thrown off just by the simple fact, like, okay, we showing up there at your house, like, oh, your grandma here.
I was like, wife have rings.
You would be like, okay, I'll let the family out and slide. I let that, I was gonna let that slide.
Yeah, but it would have been, even if I wouldn't have said nothing, which I feel like I would have, because sometimes my mouth be like,
ended up saying something.
It's gotten better over the years, but it's still some certain situations where I can't contain myself. I feel like this is one. But even if I would not have said something, like Ashley said, it would have been written all over my face, and I could not have had it. And if somebody would have asked me, I'm not gonna lie.
If like that part, somebody might would have asked you, or how like the families be acting, how they be acting towards like the girlfriend or the, what I'm saying, they be acting funny. So let somebody would have said something slick, it would have been over.
And also, like, I'm your wife, but this is my first time meeting your family. I don't get down like that. Like, now I'm not knocking nobody, however your relationship came up. But if I don't know your immediate family, we're not getting married.
That is such a red flag to me. Like, I don't know.
No, I might do that. You might not even know my family. I'm just playing, y'all. I don't bring nobody to meet my family, y'all. Nobody. Or friends, really. I don't have no exes. I don't have no baby, so really nobody can prove that.
We just need to be y'all put us on the Somebody Dating show. I want to just see how we go.
I don't need to be on nobody.
I just want to see how we go act. Annoyed.
I'm a good person, y'all.
Annoyed. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna just be wanting to be there for the wine, the food. The hey.
I don't know. That's another conversation for another day. So yeah, I don't know. That's the only question.
Those are only two questions I had. So y'all can comment below.
Let us know, y'all,
what y'all think this is. We're gonna pay a bill really quickly and give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Anchor. Y'all know they've been holding us down. They sponsor our podcast. So if you guys would like to know more about our podcast, please feel free to visit us at anchor.fm/justpoddin and find out some more about our podcast. Okay, you guys can get on there and see all the different streaming platforms. Shout out to all of our different stream platforms. Of course, we're on the major ones like Apple and Spotify, but we're also on some other different ones, and you can check that all out via Anchor. You guys can also leave us voicemails, and if you're lucky, we'll play them back here on the podcast. We can answer your questions. We want this to be an interactive podcast where we talk back to our fans, our supporters, our JPP family. And what else? And you guys can also leave us an email. Talk to us nice, okay? Send us an email and we can, a part of our question segment, answer your questions, read your questions aloud on the podcast, answer them. And big shout out to our viewership. We see y'all coming over to Himalayas, YouTube. And TequilaH, please let everybody know how they can become a part of the Just Finding family.
Y'all already know wherever y'all are listening or watching, drop down in the comments. Let us know how you feel about the segments we're talking about. Or just give us a quick shout out. Let us know you listening. Tell us how we doing. You feel me? So let us know. And you may get a shout out. You may not. Because we say this every week and we don't give nobody a shout out. But drop that in the comments because we appreciate it. And we read them all. And that's it.
Period. Okay. So let's get into today's topic. Really
No.
quickly. Or you think we can just scratch that?
We already did the topic, ain't it? Am I lost?
Well, I was going to talk about the Chloe thing, but if you want to just not do it.
We can say that later.
Okay. So let's get into our favorite part of the podcast.
Yeah, we can do that later.
Movies and television. Y'all know that's where it's at, especially right now, okay? Because all the shows are just out. I don't know if y'all watching, but y'all better turn on y'all TVs, okay, and watch these shows that me and TequilaH are telling y'all to watch. Also, please don't forget to drop down in them comments and tell us what y'all are watching because y'all know we are always down for a good show to watch, okay? I'm going to try to bend some things since I don't have to work tomorrow. For you, girl. So I'm gonna talk about the one that I know TequilaH is not watching.
Teen Titans.
That's already over.
Oh.
The Bachelorette.
Oh, definitely not watching that.
Yeah, so I decided to watch it with
Is that the one with the black lady?
Yes. Honestly, I don't know how I feel yet. She already done sent somebody home, y'all, on the first, like the night where you meet everybody. Because let me tell you, so they got two hosts, two old bachelorettes are hosting the doggone show. So they go through when the men are arriving, they go through their hotel rooms, like in their bags and stuff, TequilaH. And I was like, that's really like invasive. Like, I was
do they do that on every season?
No.
Oh.
Like they're new because Chris got fired for the racist stuff.
Oh yeah.
So they've been trying to find a new host. So they let some football player host it, I think, last year, and now.
Wait a minute, I seen somebody with the Bachelor that I follow, the Bachelorette. Who was that?
Mm-hmm.
They were standing with the people. I said, "What is that?"
I don't know, girl.
Who was
I'm
that?
not a true fan, but I be wanting to watch. This was a show that I watched growing up as a child, so I feel like
I've never watched not one.
I want to be a fan, okay? I want to be a Bachelorette fan, but y'all, it's just giving boring. Like, I don't know, it just be giving boring.
Oh, y'all don't watch that one.
And so now they be trying to, to spice the little. They be too corny for me. Like, they really be too corny. But she got some lookers on the show. One of the guys, he got sent home because it was like he had some facts. Like, he researched how to talk to a teacher, like how to be with a teacher, how to be on the back, how to win the Bachelorette.
Was he black?
No, he was a white guy. And she had just connected with him. And so then the host done walk up and they talking about, well, we have to talk to you about such and such. And then they go to the room and she read the files and then she sends them home. So I said, yes, girl, keep to your guns. But I think it's about to be some mess on these next two episodes that I haven't watched. Because like I just said, y'all, I be falling asleep. I'm not going to lie. It take me a long time to get through them. But if y'all are watching The Bachelorette, y'all comment below and comment below who I can watch for just the spoilers or the reviews, because that's who I really need. Because the show,
that's something I'm definitely not watching.
But I think that's it.
Yeah, I love me a dating show. Oh, well, I can say one that I haven't watched. Okay, I'm not about to watch. So Love is Blind, has come back, but it's not. It's not America, y'all. It's Brazil.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Somewhere over there. And I tried to watch last night. Couldn't make it to the first episode. I said, And I loved Love Is Blind over here, y'all.
That was the show when it first came out.
That was my show, but I just couldn't get with the voiceovers. And then, y'all, because the voiceover, they still playing the sound real low in the background. Like, and I'm like,
No, that's not how you
I
do it.
can't. I was like, I
That's
can't
not how you
focus.
do it.
And I was just like, I can't get into it. So I didn't make it to the first through the first episode. So yeah, so I understand about how you can't get with it, but I'm not watching no more of Love Is Blind. So good luck with the Bachelorette. What else you watching? What we want to talk about? Queens.
No, let's say Queens. Let's say Queens right before. Let's do she's your kind of people.
There hasn't been a new episode.
Mm-hmm.
Our kind of people?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're on a break because of the World Series.
They just had one this week.
No, they didn't.
So I must have been an episode behind.
I was about to say, because of the World Series. The World Series came on Fox. They don't come back till next week.
Oh, I must have been an episode behind. So this was the episode.
They only had 5 episodes.
With the girl, she kissed the girl.
Yeah, and then Papa Pope at the end fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I just watched the girl. I ain't realize I'm so behind.
What?
Okay. So let's get into Queens. Y'all, Queens got my heart, okay? That is my show. Like, I just feel like I'm so invested. It ain't even that many episodes.
Yeah, I think I need to watch this episode again because I was working.
Girl.
While I was watching. But one thing that do get on my nerve though is why every episode they gotta have like a reunion. Like, oh, we back together. Like, y'all need to stay together or stay broken up. It's aggravating.
So yeah, hopefully that's like the last time.
I thought the last time was episode 2.
The first time. But I guess because they went on tour, like it's moving fast, but a lot is happening.
It is moving kind of fast. Okay, so another thing is we all thought Cameron was the baby daddy.
So I still think he is the baby daddy.
Me too.
I think they're just trying to throw us off and right.
Yeah, because it's like at first we thought it was old boy, their producer or manager, whoever he is. Then Cameron came episode 2, and we like, oh, is it Cameron? Cameron asking or whatever. Mind you, y'all, I'm not using real names in this because I don't know anybody's real name. I mean, character names. And so then this episode, they like, oh, it's the manager.
So
no, it's not.
So this is the thing. The timeline isn't really matching up at all because I'm trying to figure out, did y'all never notice the girl was pregnant?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So they all act like the baby was such a surprise. Yes. So my thing is, I'm assuming that they were together when
I think they broke up.
They really weren't together, but they was trying to figure it out.
No, I think the group, when she went crazy on the stage, I think she was pregnant then and they broke up. So,
but remember they showed that flashback and he was like, I'm trying to be with you right now. And she was like, well, tell me if you've been with such and he was like, yeah.
No, I'm talking about, because that night she went to be with Cameron. So that would have been the night.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think they might have not known she was pregnant because that whole time, the time when she was on stage, Brandy was on stage and she went off and they group broke up. I think that's when she was showing pregnant, like after they broke up. So nobody would have seen her pregnant.
Oh, so they broke up, but they were still talking.
The Queen's group, not the man. I'm talking about the group broke up.
The group broke up. So that would have been after the.
Yeah, that was after her and the man had that.
Okay, because I'm like, y'all, the timeline is giving this not making no sense. But okay.
But I feel like Cameron is still the baby daddy because why would they give us all that context between them? Like,
yeah, and even him going to the apartment because they never really followed up on that part of the story, and then the fact that they ordered the burger exactly alike, like that's too ironic. So I still think he's the baby daddy or whatever. She was just pregnant, but it should have been the producer because they were kind of together, not together.
Yeah, they were still fucking around.
Right? Yeah, basically. But
so, what about Tyreek being dead to the bed?
Who?
Tyreek from Sister Eve husband. Yeah, I don't know these people names. I got to call them what I know them from. Okay.
Baby, what was that?
Y'all, spoiler alert, well, it's too late.
Yeah.
So Eve husband was cheating on her. They got them 6 kids. She walking on him cheating. Then all of a sudden he got cancer and can't remember nothing, which I thought he was lying about not can't remember nothing. And he don't remember cheating. Like, come on, sir, whatever. So she was trying to go back and forth, like, should she stay, should she go? This episode, she finally, soon as she sat down on that bed to start that speech, that monologue about her going, just wind up staying. I knew
he gets his memory back between all of this. He does get his memory
he got his memory back. I knew he was dead. Soon as she started talking, I was like, he is there. He is dead. Why are you still talking?
Tequila, that's what I was trying to say. You walked in the room, looked at that man, and turned around and said that you could have seen that man.
How he looking, y'all?
Like, I was dying. I was like, girl, he is dead. Then she talked, and then she kept asking him, and then she lay. I said, baby, I'm not laying on no dead man's chest. I said, maybe I got to go through
her husband, girl.
I said, maybe I got to go through what she been through.
That's her husband. If your husband died,
why was expecting her to be like the scream or shock?
Yeah, no, her reaction was not up to par. I mean, but everybody handles stuff differently. That's why.
So I think that's what it was. It was just that was a new reaction for me.
But she probably gonna be relieved because now she ain't got to worry about his ass no more. Because,
but that's still hard because it's like, y'all, what is that? See, that was episode 3.
Heavy.
Already killing people.
Heavy.
I know. Yeah. I like them. I do like the relationship Brandy and her daughter are building.
Brandy really ain't shit. If we look at the facts, she ain't shit.
I'm about to get into that. But I do like the relationship that they're trying to build. But Brandy got issues. Okay. She really got issues that she need to figure out before she try to bring this poor baby into her life, because she's clearly not at a place where she can communicate all the things she needs to communicate to this child to heal her from her trauma.
Yeah, Brandy got a lot going on. But what about Notori and that reporter trying to push up on her?
I'm like, Notori now. You know how
and now she about to cheat on her girlfriend. Notori.
She done cheated.
I was so mad because first of all, bitch, the reporter. Okay.
The reporters were doing too much.
That's what I'm saying. So Notori come to you trying to talk to her about her coming out or whatever, and you flirting with her, you invite her out, and y'all be out with your gay friends or whatever at this lesbian bar. And
it was you trying to for me, Tequila.
You trying to show her around. You trying to show her the ropes or whatever. And then the next time you invite her out, all of a sudden the group ain't there, it's just you, and you trying to fill in between her legs.
Talking about if you invited somebody to your ex restaurant, then that means I was trying to show somebody new off.
Bitch, I'm not yours. Like, Notori should have got up and left because first of all, that is sexual harassment. She had her hands all up in between that lady legs, and it was just too much. But Notori gonna cheat because she was at the hotel room talking about, the girl come knocking on her door while she was on the phone with her girlfriend. And her girlfriend was like, who is that? Oh, it's room service.
She was, because in the thing it was kissing.
Hot in the pants. Okay.
I said, she don't know. She about to be, and she better enjoy her new gay life, honey, and not be in a relationship. Because
if you like that girl, if y'all in love, Notori ain't shit. Brandy ain't shit. Everybody ain't shit. The little Latina one, I don't know her name.
Now, let me talk to the little Latina one, baby. How she all of a sudden can write these bars?
I don't like her.
And hot take. Listen, I'm she doing good. She actually doing good in her part. It's just
I'm not like her.
I just don't know who she is. So my question is, why did you think give J-Lo that part?
Oh no. J-Lo did not need to be that part.
I think J-Lo would have killed that role. I think she would have ate that up.
No, I think J-Lo would have, but y'all know this was probably back when J-Lo was with A-Rod and she wasn't trying to take no jobs.
That part was for J-Lo. I'm convinced.
Well, they already called her J-Lo. One of the guys was like, "Oh, you the one that got buried by J-Lo," and she was like, "That was not J-Lo." It probably was written for her, but I don't like that girl. But J-Lo, I don't like that girl. Like, I would have liked J-Lo, even though J-Lo get on my nerve, but I don't. It's something about her character that I'm just not liking. But I will say that she was trying to get me to not like.
Sneaky. She for herself. She for herself.
I don't really like nobody. If we being
like Eve? I think Eve is the best one.
I ain't like how she was about to. Eve need to get her life together. That's all I would say. But yeah, Eve is the best one because Notori get on my nerve. But
because Notori was doing good, but she really did mess up.
Yeah, I mean, Notori is not like I don't not like her. She just everybody just aggravate me. But yeah, I guess Eve would be the most one that
Brandy the most trifling one because girl, just tell her who her daddy is. Because at this point,
she the one broke up the group.
Yeah, she broke up the group and she won't tell her daughter who the daddy is. And girl, something must be wrong. The daughter must be sick or something because girl, it's like
that part.
No, I just speculated. Cause I'm sure she probably just really wants to know who her daddy is. But I'm like, honey, she is very pressing her mom.
Well, I would want to know too if my mom in and out my life.
Yeah.
You don't have a constant mom. And she's at the age where it's like, okay, lady, who is my daddy? Like she hasn't known her whole life. So
she ate up her little piano performance.
I like her daughter. Her daughter is my favorite character.
Listen, okay, let me tell you. Y'all know me and Tequila don't be liking the kids, but she's a good kid character.
No, I don't like kids. She's a teenager. The teenagers don't really bother. It be them kids they get on my tail.
The kids in this show don't really have no lines. They just be in the background. But yeah, I really liked her. I mean, they had a good moment. I just want Brandy to tell her who her dad is.
Well, she about to lie.
Because at this point, I feel like one of the dads.
It's the manager.
Somebody about to come approach her and be like, "I'm the daddy." At this point. So, I don't know. Baby, but you know the little Latina girl, she about to be mad. And I'm like, who does he want? Do he want to be with? Do he want to be with Brandy or he want to be with the Latina chick?
I don't know, but y'all let us know what y'all think.
Okay.
Let me just say this real quick, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all watch The Harder They Fall, the Black Cowboy movie, Jay-Z, Regina King. I didn't realize that's what you was talking about last week.
Oh.
I did. Okay, Jay-Z created a whole Instagram for one day to promote that thing. Jay-Z done got on there today and deactivated his account, y'all. He done had about 1.7 million followers and he done deactivated it already today. He started it yesterday. Anywho, I got to watch it over, y'all, because I had started watching it while I was at work and I wasn't paying no mind. And next thing I know, all these new characters. I wasn't paying no attention. I had to stop it. I'm gonna start it over.
So it is a film, it's not a show?
It's a movie, yeah.
Okay.
So we can talk about Ready to Love.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? Yeah. Oh yeah, with Shiloh Weed. Y'all, what Shiloh got going on? Shiloh.
I don't know what it was, but it was like, girl, you know your texture is not gonna blend with that texture. Put on a headband. That's all she had really needed.
No, that headband went away. It went to cover all that. No man.
But what is her hair?
I don't know. I'll be trying to like Shiloh, but that hair is pissing me off. But okay, so start off. It's the men's time, y'all. It's the men's week to vote off a woman. Last week, if you did not know, go back and rewind. I said that Carrie was going home, and she did. Okay. What I will say is the dates this week, but it wasn't the date, but between Tyrone and Carrie, I still don't understand Tyrone's point. I think he is just missing what Carrie is saying. about how he handled the situation wrong, because he did, and
For
whatever
sure.
he told Shiloh, and I found out that he told Zadia too. He told 2 other women how he really felt, and he should have just brought that to Carrie. And I really feel like he just making up excuses just not to have to deal with, because he just really didn't like Carrie like that. But that's all you need to say. I just feel like in the real world, I feel like it might be difficult to have these conversations. But if you're on a dating show, people know what it is. Like, you know, you're going to build more connections. I might not be your connection. I feel like we all grown. Like, just tell me what it is. So Tyrone, I ain't really feeling him for that. So, and Carrie did not have a connection with, who was that, Dante at the gym. So I knew her ass was going home for sure this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Tasia got step her game up. Them women, the guys is not liking her. I don't know what it is. I feel like I think she cool. I don't know what the problem is with Tasia. Everybody talking about she be talking about her business, but ask her some personal questions. Like, I feel like that is a two-way street. Like,
And
who was
I
that?
feel like we're just not getting to see the whole conversation with her. So
Yeah, Frank
because
was like, she always talking.
she comes off like she cool. She, she's pretty.
I think she cool. Frank was talking about, oh, she always talking about her business. But okay, ask some questions. Ask some questions that don't have nothing to do with her business. I feel like if
The
it's not
type of questions you asked led to the type of response she gave.
right, I
Or
don't know.
whatever.
Corey sent his ass home. He's still getting on my goddamn nerves.
Who you think Corey home?
Courtney was just tolerating Corey's ass. Okay,
She don't like you.
she don't like him at all, and now he about to be leaving love notes allegedly. Next episode, we about to see that. Y'all need to send Corey ass home, and I'm really sick and tired of his ass being there. Honestly, I don't see no real connections thus far. I mean, Frank and Aisha, they had a good date at the pool, down to the pool hall. They was all hooked up in the picture booth. I don't see it.
Willis and what's the girl name? They had a cute little date in the park.
Ain't nobody named Willis.
Walter. I'm sorry.
No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I
think
didn't.
some cute date, like Frank and Aisha was a little cute date. Watson, you mean, or I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but their date was cute, and I actually like both of them so far. But I don't see
Like a connection. Like I'm just saying that the date is cute. So I mean, I guess it's something to watch out for. What I like about this season is that they're actually dating. Like they're not jumping into one boat too fast or anything. They're actually dating around. So I don't know if that's gonna bite them in the butt later.
Except Camille.
Oh,
Camille only on Cornelius. Camille about to go home soon. Mark my words.
Cornelius is not into her as
no. I think he likes her. I think he does really like her, but I think she's gonna self-sabotage because she is doing the most. Like, this is a process.
Because he's doing too much. Okay, I can see that because to me it was coming off he's just not that into her. But maybe he is into her, but it's her doing too much that's gonna cause him to be like,
yeah,
okay, girl.
Because I think with Cornelius, the reason I think he does like her because they have said that they spend time on the phone, FaceTime like every night. So I feel like no dude is about to be doing that, even if he is trying to win a show. Also, I feel like Cornelius has a connection with Courtney, and he doesn't fit. It doesn't look like he's that interested. Like, he's just not one of those guys that is just like overly like, oh, this is my girl. Like he just always seems like he's just chill. So I feel like it's never gonna look like he's that into somebody, but you have to just look. So I think he does like Camille, but I think Camille's gonna ruin it.
Dang.
Yeah, she's gonna ruin it, and she's gonna be going home one of these days for sure. Cause she don't have no other connections. I feel like everybody else is like
putting all her bags in one basket. Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay, so but the girls vote this time. Well, they're throwing in I think the wild card.
Oh yeah, the 2 new people
this episode. So how you think that's gonna be?
I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out if the men gonna go home or if they just gonna send a man and a woman home, or like I don't know. But if I had to choose a man that's gonna go home, I feel like I really want it to be Corey, but I think it should be Corey. That's what my gut is telling me because Courtney does not like him, and Yumeen just went out on a date because she changed his tire, and I feel like Corey just be doing too much. So if I had to pick, it'll be Corey. But I feel like Corey done got saved so many times, he probably gonna get saved again. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna pick Corey.
So I think Corey's gonna be in the bottom two, and Tyrone.
Yeah, I think Tyrone gonna end up going home. I don't think he's gonna go home just yet, only because he has a connection with multiple people. Multiple people seem to like him. So I don't know why, but we gonna see.
And I think with the wild card, I don't know. I think
you think it's gonna be people we know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. No, I thought it was gonna be all new people, but I thought it was gonna be like it was gonna make people. Well, I don't know. You said they don't have no connections, but the connections people thought they had, it was gonna definitely shake it up.
Yeah, I mean, the people, of course, we don't see everything, so they may think they have connections. I don't see no strong connections coming over from what I see. But yeah, I do think it's about to
it's gonna be some drama.
Yeah, in everybody's plans.
Especially because
I think it's gonna be two people. I think it's gonna be people that we already seen before.
Well, I can't wait. So y'all comment below and let us know what y'all think. I'm excited about this because y'all know it's been giving me mess, and I love a little mess. All right, let's get into our favorite show.
What?
Insecure.
Oh wait, let me talk about BMF real quick. Y'all was loving BMF on social media. Can't stop the rain. Y'all, Lamar is crazy as hell. He around there killing folks still. It is what it is. He done killed this friend. Really his only ride or die. Because Lamar is crazy. So that's really all I got to say. I don't really got to say too much more. But I just want to say Lamar is crazy like we already know. And we're going to see next season. Next episode. November 21st, though, I want to put the alert out. My boy Tyreek and them coming back. Okay, Power Book 2 Ghost is back November 21st. And I cannot wait. I'm ready to see Woody. I'm ready to see Tyreek. Y'all, I'm sorry, be going in and out of real names and characters. Just keep up. You got to keep up. I'm ready to see. Well, I guess I'm ready to see Mary J. Blige, y'all. Everybody switch.
Yeah, I thought Mary did good towards the end. Tequila's face.
I'm ready to see the people come back. I'm ready. I hope Light Skin Keisha's still there. Shout out to her. She's doing her thing. So I'm just ready to see what's gonna happen. So yes. So let's get into Insecure, baby.
So how you felt about overall this season before we give a little quick rundown?
It's only been 2 episodes.
This episode. I'm sorry.
Oh. I think it was just a catch-up episode. Like, I think it was just an episode to let us know, lay the foundation, let us know where everything is. Like, I think episode 1 was just to get us back with the girls, with the cast. And I think this episode was just to lay the foundation of where everybody is at in their life. Because Molly is dating, but she has grown. She has realized some of her ways just aren't right. She's really trying to correct her ways. Issa is a boss. She's a businesswoman. She's making career moves with the block. The block is very successful. It's taking on all these new projects, things like that. Issa and Molly's relationship is in a good place. They are spending the night over each other's houses. They're having, movie night, dinner night, all this stuff. So I think now we can get to the storyline because now we have laid the foundation on what was coming back. Like episode 1, I think that was a welcome back, like welcome us in kind of.
Yeah, I think it was a wrap. It was wrap season. It was a good wrap to season 4. If that makes sense, give us closure for season 4 because it really left us.
Yeah, just set us up like because season 4 was like, oh, where's Molly and Issa? Where's Issa and Lawrence? Like, what's going on with Kelly? What's going on with Tiffany? So it was just a little peek. I feel like this episode really laid down
up this season.
Yeah, set it up. Yes, for sure.
I got you.
So what I will say is, I thought it was a cool episode. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. What was funny was when Issa started crying in the bed with Nate.
Girl, that was a lot. I mean,
Y'all, I
it has
bust
been a year.
out laughing.
Because it has been a year. So let's set the time frame. Like from the
Yes,
first
it's
episode
been a
to the
year.
second episode, it's been a year. So that's why we
Which
see.
I'm glad they did that.
Right. Because it wouldn't have made no sense. Like, dang, you grew up this quick, Issa, in a 2-month, 3-month time frame. But so yes, it has been a year. Issa is now is the block her company?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's got the block. She got people, business people, I guess,
They got like 10,000 followers.
all of this thing. So she kind of the shiz naive, okay, right now. But yes, so she is, I guess, having a moment where she calls Nate over just to talk, chill, or
No, well,
whatever.
basically, before we get to that, so if we're gonna
Okay.
talk about the show, so basically, the block, from my understanding, is she is trying to put on local talent to get more exposure.
Yes.
One of the artists that she's interested in,
Mm.
to get more exposure, to partner with that girl that was on the panel, and then the guy, the white people, y'all. She's trying to get the white people involved so they can blow up. So Crenshaw, better known as Fine Ass Kofi, okay, from Queen Sugar, if you watch that, and from Being Fine, okay. So he is the artist that she is trying to help out. She's trying to work with and trying to get him put on. Basically, he is putting on, the block is putting on a show, and she is basically trying to get the white people to sponsor it, just in layman's terms, y'all. So the white people, she had to convince them. They was like, yeah, but we got a couple notes. Like, we don't want y'all having low riders. Like, we don't want y'all having this. We don't want y'all having that. She took it back to Kofi, and he was like, no, like, this how I am. Like, this is how you need to take me. Take me as I am. Like, this is the artist I am. And Issa was talking to him to, like, sometimes you got to water stuff down to get where you need to be, basically, y'all. This is not what she said, but I'm just basically giving what's going on.
That's a good paraphrase. I liked it.
Okay. Yes. So basically, he agreed. The show came, and he said, "Fuck that shit," and he did what he wanted to do. Period.
Now on a bit pause. So on a business note, would you have been pissed like Issa? Because I feel like I would have been pissed like Issa. Like I feel like although just on the type of person I am, like of course I feel like I would have brought him the notes. But if he would have been like, nah, F that, like, I want to put the show on my show, then I'd have been like, okay, like, that's what we're going to do. And I'm talking about from experience. Like, I've been in a situation where they're like, my producers or something has been like, I don't think you should do this, but it's your show. Like, if you think it's best, like, go.
But they wasn't saying
like,
but it's your show. They wasn't saying it.
Yeah. That's true. But, like, I feel like I would have still rolled for Kofi. So it would have been.
I think Issa did right. I think Issa, I think Issa was in a rock and a hard place, because I think Issa did want to do what Crenshaw did, but I feel like if she would have been like, fuck it, then she would have thought that her connection would have been gone. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I don't know what I would have did in that situation. I never had a company, so I don't know.
I think I would have just been like, just trust my vision. If it doesn't go right, then.
But Issa didn't believe in the vision. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm like.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I would have believed in what the white folks was telling me, then yeah. But I don't think Issa fully trusted it. Like,
no, I would have been like believing Crenshaw vision.
Oh no, I don't know if I would have said that, because then the white people would have just not showed up.
Not seen
it. They're not cared for it. But I do respect Crenshaw as an artist, because honestly, like, Issa is not in it. Like, I could ride for you, but it's not my project. Like, this is not something that I'm connected to 100%. I'm connected because I'm Black, but this is not something that I'm connected to 100%. And Issa's just trying to do what's the best interest at the time for her company. Crenshaw just did what's the best in his mind interest for his artistry. So, I mean, I respect Crenshaw and I respect Issa's decision. So, honestly, I don't know what I would have done if I was in either of their position. And now, if I was in Crenshaw position, for sure, I'm just gonna do what I do because it
Right.
ain't no
It's your
sweat off my
business.
back. It's no sweat off my back because oh well, like if it don't work out, I just go somewhere else. So yeah. So anyway, Crenshaw just went ahead and did his lowriders, his black stuff. And Issa was just like, Lord have mercy, I'm about to get fired. Like it's just all bad. But the white folk ended up loving it, of course, because they be loving it once they see it, because they don't understand the vision. So everything was all good with that. But Issa was still feeling a type of way, but she just got a lot of emotions going on. I think it's with the business and with Lawrence and stuff. I still think Lawrence is still, even though it's a year later, I think it's still playing into a factor in her life, how she's just not over that. So what do you call? You call up an old faithful, because Nathan gonna always be around, child. So you call up Nathan, and I like Nathan. So he comes over. They talking. He's giving her great advice. I think Nathan really is good
A
at giving
good
Issa.
friend.
Yeah, he's really good at giving Issa advice and like giving her something that she needs to hear, a way that she doesn't look at it. So I do appreciate him for that. While he doing that, y'all, Issa falling asleep. So she like, I'ma just go. I mean, he's like, I'ma just go. And she like, oh, why don't you just spend the night? So I was like, oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. Nathan and Issa about to get it in. So they in the bed talking face to face. Y'all know when y'all talking face to face, honey. Issa got on her lingerie, her silk pajamas.
The silk pajamas.
Nathan is just looking at her, and they looking at each other, and they start kissing. And it's about to go down, y'all. And then Issa start crying, y'all.
Yeah, has that ever happened to y'all? Comment below. I need to know, is that normal? Like, I ain't never seen a hurt
When
nothing
I
like that
tell you
before.
I busted out laughing, that was my favorite part of the episode.
It was such an ugly one too. Like,
It was, oh my god, y'all, she was hurt. She was hurt, and she didn't know what to do. Issa going through.
yeah,
Issa
that's
going
when I was
through.
like, dang, a year later and you still,
Has that ever happened to you?
girl, no,
No,
no.
me either.
That
I
was
would
that
probably.
was sad. That was sad. And then for her to even, because you could tell, like, obviously she's just lonely. Like,
I don't even know if it was lonely. Like I just feel like I don't think it was the loneliness. I just think it was just typical Issa. Like she still don't know what's going on. She still don't know how to handle her situation. She's successful in our eyes, but in her eyes, it's still not enough. Also, I think Lawrence is the problem. Like it's just
it's still a big problem. Yeah,
yeah,
I
because
think
Issa
mostly
has been.
it was Lauren.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so Nathan just sitting there patting her, trying to console her. He don't know what the hell to do with it. He ended up just leaving in the middle of it.
Baby, if I was Nathan, I would have just been like,
Yeah, I
like
would have left too.
he did good by trying to console her for the moment he consoled
But he
himself.
was like looking like, I know you fucking kidding.
Yeah, but I just would have been like, it's you just need to,
But
like,
that's because Nathan still care about her.
yeah,
So
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
that
He did
cares
the
about
right
you,
thing.
I would
But I
hope.
definitely would have left. And I know she was hurt because she fell asleep, but she wasn't in a deep enough sleep to like, you
I don't
know.
even think she was hurt, to be honest. I just think she was just like, damn, I done ran another one off.
That was crazy. Cause I know you got to be playing that back. Like, did I really just do that?
I
Like,
was like, oh
and
my God.
especially being like an awkward person, I'm just like, dang, like, mm-mm. But yeah, so I don't
But
know what that's gonna bring for her and Issa, especially because she's actually supposed to be planning an event for Nathan's anniversary for his barbershop opening.
yes,
So,
that's
so
right.
I don't know how that's gonna work as far as friendship and
It's gonna be. I
business.
think it's gonna be the same. Issa and Nathan have had these awkward moments. I think it's gonna be the same shit. They're
Mhm.
gonna be like, it's cool, and they're gonna get over it. I don't think it's gonna be no.
Right, right. I don't think Nathan's gonna hold it, but maybe he does because maybe he really is feeling Issa and like,
He's been feeling her. He's never
yeah,
not
it's
been
like,
feeling
dang,
her.
like,
He's never not been feeling her. So I feel like he
but
always just
maybe he might be up to his like level, like he might be up to his
nah.
point where it's
That
just
nigga done
like.
left and ghosted. Now y'all even. Shit. The fuck? So
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I'm interested to see their conversation. We really didn't get too much backstory on Kelly and Tiffany this episode, but we did get some more backstory on Molly And Molly's mom is trying to hook her up with somebody from the church.
Some lame ass boy.
Molly was thrown
He
out,
write trap gospel music.
baby, when he came in that kitchen with that dog playing that song.
Sorry. Get away with me. Get away from me with this.
So I don't know. It has been a year. It has been a year. So let me give Molly that. So I guess it is time. But I guess I'm assuming before then I'm gonna just say she wasn't dating, like she was just focusing on herself. So you can definitely see all the growth that Tequila mentioned earlier. Which I'm
Yeah,
proud of Molly because
I
listen,
think the
Molly
one.
was straight trash last season, okay?
Yeah, she was. I think the main point of the episode that showed growth was when she was setting up her dating profile and she saw what she had before and she was trying to think and come up with things
That's a good
that she
point.
should say. So I was like, oh, I think this is the part where it's like, oh, they're really trying to show us how much Molly has grown because before she would have just went out with this same mindset that she had before. But I mean, I think they're trying. I don't know if I'm convinced with Molly yet, y'all. I think
I'm not either.
they laying it on real thick, and I feel like they
Real
trying to build
smooth.
us
They
up,
trying to, yeah, they trying to
drop us, and be like,
drop.
"Oh, she's still the same Molly."
Yes, because baby, because my thing is she's got to be in order because you can think you've changed, but if you're not in those situations that bring that type of person out of you, which is that dating life, I don't think that's when she's about to be tested.
Yes,
So
and
I think
that has
I
been
think
me
that's about to
before.
happen now that she's jumping back into the dating pool. I think it's about to be tested. I'm glad that we know that there has been some space and time actually before
Right.
Molly has jumped in.
But honestly, if we being real, like I think Molly was a trash friend. I don't think she was that bad.
Of a girlfriend.
Not girlfriend, just dating. Like I think some of her morals and standards still need to stay. Like I don't think all of that needs to go out of the window. I just think maybe she might change. Either they're building us up to let us down, or I feel like she might change too much. Like some of the stuff Molly had was just like, because sometimes it's like there are non-negotiables. Like it's just like certain things. It's just like this is what I want, and if I don't want it, move on. Now I'm not saying Molly was perfect. Like yeah, she had issues. Of course, we all knew that. But I feel like I don't want her to do a complete 180. Like maybe like a 120. And then we can see how that is. But I think
Remove and replace. Remove and replace.
because I like how she was kind of honest. I think Molly was always upfront.
And I think honestly, I really think
What
her
she
relationship that
wanted.
she had with Andrew was a good relationship. She was just going through like I think the thing with Issa, and it was dragging into her relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if she would have been in a good place, maybe with Issa, like it would have been better. But I guess that's to say like you shouldn't really take stuff out on the people that you're dating or you care about, like the other people, in a sense. So
Yeah, I'm just talking about dating now. With her, with Andrew, is that his name? Yeah, some of the stuff she was out of pocket, but I feel like Molly wasn't 100% always out of pocket when it came to dating. Now, her friendship. So I don't know. Honestly, I be trying to think of what I think gonna happen, and I'm just
maybe
I don't
not lose her standards.
Yeah, because I mean, Molly is a catch. Like, come on now. Like, you're a lawyer. You're put together. You have your own shit. Like, you independent. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she's some bum on the street that's looking for a come up. I feel like she do want to find somebody on her level, and I don't find anything wrong with that. But I think she was a little too nitpicky. Like for instance, with old boy from This Is Us, Sterling. I forgot his name on the show, but it's like on paper he checked everything off, but I get she is just something about him that she did not like. And then here come Dro, married man, in the picture, and then she just blew him off. And I just like, Molly, you got to give some of these people a chance. Like I feel like not the pot calling the kettle
Black.
Listen, y'all, just reviewing the show. It may apply in
Not don't apply any of this to our real life. Moving on.
but I feel like sometimes she just cut people off too soon. Where
Too soon. Yeah, I think she's
yeah,
in that space where she want things to be perfect. Like she want her person to be
yeah, I don't
perfect.
like that because nothing's
Hmm.
like I don't care what anybody say. You can say you looking for the perfect person. Nobody's perfect, and if you say that something is perfect, then that's just unrealistic and that's fake. It's just
Yeah,
fake as hell. Like nobody's perfect. Literally, nobody on this earth is perfect. And I understand a situation can be perfect for you, but still nobody's gonna be perfect either way. Like so
right.
I feel like people gotta let them standards go.
Yeah, she just needs to let stand like drop her expectation of perfection and
Right.
like
Still have your
understand
standards, but
keep
yes,
her standards right, but
for sure.
understand they might not come in the exact order that she has.
Fact.
Maybe. But
Okay.
yes, y'all let us know if y'all been watching Insecure. Of course, spoilers at the end. So
Well, we spoiling all the shows. Y'all just got to skip the TV segment if y'all don't want no spoilers. Okay, so food. You got some?
all right, so the restaurant that I had went to that I mentioned earlier on in the podcast was called Fork in the Road. Y'all, when I tell y'all they got everything under the sun, they got everything under the sun from burgers, wings, seafoods, pastas, like name it. And I don't want to say it's black owned, but I think it's black owned. Baby, everything tastes good. Everything tastes good. So yeah, that's what I got for
Okay.
food.
I
I
ain't
had
got
what did I have? I had the I just had buffalo shrimp because I was coming home to make some crab legs. So I just made me some crab legs. I had a little seafood boil to myself.
Oh, now that you said that, I do have something.
And that was good.
Yeah, I done found me a new seafood spot. Yeah, it's all the way in Matthews, but they deliver it to my apartment, so it's fine. So
Mm.
Friday night, I was like, I need to treat myself. Y'all know how you just be thinking you need to treat yourself every once in a while, and I do it all the time. So this is nothing new. I was like, oh, I want something. So I had looked up what delivers to me because y'all know I be getting food delivered. And this place had a good rating. So I was like, cool. So yeah, I got king crab, snow crab, Dungeness crab, shrimp, potato, egg,
Why
corn,
you got all the crabs?
sausage. It came with the bundle that I wanted.
Oh.
Cause I was like, oh, I do kind of want snow crab and I kind of want king crab. So they just had this one bundle and Dungeness crab just happened to be in it. So I was like, okay, cool. Y'all ordered it. First, it was the crab cracker. That was my favorite seafood restaurant in Charlotte. But Tasty Crab Matthews, specifically in Matthews, I don't know how the other Tasty Crabs taste. Bomb. Because the only downfall of the crab cracker is they don't use the sweet corn. It's just regular corn, so it don't taste as good. But
Mm.
Tasty Crab, their sauce is bomb, and they got the sweet corn. Y'all, when I tell you, I almost shed a tear, baby.
In the
I
house having a good time.
shed a tear. I was so elated. Y'all in here just dancing, smiling, happy. Okay, food makes me happy. The king crab was so luscious. Loved it. It was a big, leg. It was good. Snow crab, immaculate. Snow crab is still my favorite. I do like king crab, but snow crab is my favorite.
I ain't never had king crab. I have had Dungeness. It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite.
Dungeness crab is nasty.
Yeah.
That's what I came to say.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes.
So
It's
Dungeness
nasty.
crab, I have never had it, but I know one of my aunties like she like it. Like one time we went out and she was like, "Oh, Dungeness crab, my thing." And I was like, "Oh, I ain't never had it," and I never thought to have it because I'm a snow crab girl myself.
Period.
So, so when they said, so the reason I was like, "Oh, they got Dungeness crab," and now I can taste it.
Mm.
It wasn't given, and then sometimes Sharika B, shout out to her
That's
YouTube,
her favorite.
yeah, and I was like.
How?
And I know this sauce is good now. So I'm like, the sauce good, it's cooked good. All the stuff was cooked very well.
It's,
So
I
I'm
don't know
like,
what it is. I can't remember what it is, but it's something specific that like turns me off.
first of all, I got them little feathers or
It's not a lot
something.
of meat. It's not a lot of meat. Let's get to
They
that.
got no feathers or something. And I don't want to say I'll take it. It's not nasty, y'all, but it's just the least favorite out of all the crab legs I had.
I wouldn't get it. It would have to come in something like Tequila said, like a bundle. But I remember they didn't have no snow crab at the store one time, and they was like, "You want these?" And I was like, "I mean, crab is crab." No, it's not. It's not. I would never tell myself that lie again.
Well, king crab tastes different from snow crab too, to me.
Yeah, no, I heard that does taste different.
I do like
king crab. That's one reason why I ain't never tried. I feel like I got to try it.
I do like king crab because it's like it's closer to snow crab legs than Dungeness. Sure. Yes, it's not.
And I mean, honestly, king crab. I mean, not say Dungeness crab don't look good, but it don't look as appetizing as king crab. So like, I would say I would choose that one before that. But that was just, they really only had that in the store. And I was like, to me, I really was like, oh, crab is crab. Like, how can it taste different? Baby, it tastes different. And I thought it was just me, baby. But Sharika be loving it, honey. She love her little dust. She be breaking her little bite. I be like, girl, ain't even no meat on that. I need you to do the stop up like you be doing for your king crab and stuff.
But yeah, I think that's. Oh, I will say, shout out to Stir. That's where I wanted to have my birthday dinner, but they couldn't accommodate as many people as I had. But I went there for brunch on Saturday, and I've been there before, but I've never been for brunch. But that shrimp and crab, egg Benedict, whoever was back there, y'all put y'all foot in that. Okay, you put your foot.
I love a good egg Benedict.
Yes, I used to get
to order it, but it's so good.
Yeah, I used to get crab cake Benedict. Like if it's on the menu, that's what I would always get.
Y'all can't below Tequila be having a new always every episode.
No, that's why I always get if they got it on the menu.
Oh, it must be like a brunch thing.
Oh yeah. For brunch.
Okay.
Yeah, if they got crab cake Benedict on the menu, that's what I'm getting. But they had shrimp and crab. They had shrimp and crab Benedict. Y'all. So that's all I got for this.
Me too.
Okay, y'all got a quote today.
Let's get it.
So this is from my cousin's TikTok. Kira.
Shout out.
Y'all go back and listen to the episode featuring Shakira Sims. Okay. So it says, our thoughts are like drops of water. With them, we can drown in a sea of negativity, or we can float on the ocean of life. Decide today to float. You're worthy of that. So that is my quote for today. Y'all know I usually expound and I say I'm not going to expound and then I do. But for real, I'm really not going to expound. So what I want y'all to do is today, tomorrow, and the next day, decide to float.
Period.
Because that's what we came here to do. We don't do nothing less over here at the Justpoddin Podcast. And if you're listening, you don't do nothing less either. And that's all I got.
Okay. And that's on that. So y'all, I'm going to leave it on a positive. We're going to leave it on a positive note always. So this has been another episode of JPP Girls. And y'all know what? We out. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, they messed up again. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Justpoddin Podcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Justpoddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Justpoddin Podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.